This is an energy, a power. I'm an engineer. I understand power and energy. I teach these things. And this is an energy every person's got inside them. And this is the spiritual engineering process, teaches them how to step by step access that, tap into this power that 99% of the people never ever experience. It doesn't have anything to do with religion, but it has to do with tapping into this inner power. It's a whole new power that brings to bear totally different forces and powers that can transform your life. This is what leads to Maslow's peak experience, the transformation. But it's an energy that we have inside us. We just have to learn to tap into it.
And many people talk about enlightenment or self-realization, self-actualizing people, that peak moment, that aha moment. And basically, we're talking about the same thing. The ability that we humans have to tap into that extraordinary place, in that field of possibilities where everything is possible, because we are connected to a higher source and we are in alignment with a higher source. And that makes a tremendous difference in our lives, because as I say before, we find our purpose in life, and we try by continuous action, checking motives, checking what we make in this decision. We continue tapping into the source and fulfilling our life purpose.
And just one example, I used to worry all the time. I mean, I lay at night worrying, thinking about what can I do? What if this happens? What if this person does this? What if my finances do this? Excuse me. And I would lay there and worry. And now, as I said, I went through being totally blind and not expected to see, and I did not worry. I honestly and sincerely was not a bit worried. And to be able, that transformation, that's what I'm talking about. This energy, this power, redirects my thinking. It shifts my thinking. It gives me a new focus, and gives me a new attitude and outlook on life, and a new way of accepting and reacting to things that is a totally different life. There's just no comparison between then and now. Well, there's a comparison. It's completely different. The same things still happen. Finances are still problems. We still have some difficulties. The world doesn't get better, but I change. I change my reaction, my attitude, and the way I think and feel about the world.
I see.
You can come right to our website, spiritual-engineering.com, spiritual-engineering.com. And this is where we're introducing this program. This is where we're bringing it out and giving you a chance. There's CDs there. There's process there that you can learn this process. Anybody can do this. This is not rocket science.
It's not.
It's not. It's just good, simple, easy to learn, straightforward method. It's like baking a cake. We'll give you the recipe. You have to bake the cake. We can't bake it for you, but we can give you a recipe to make the best cake in your life.
And basically what we humans try for is self-sufficient. We are very independent. We like to gain our place in the universe. And this program will allow you to do that. You can work it at your own pace. You can find the tools that it will make sense to you. You can find the details that it will make sense to you. You can create within the program your own way of expression. And by doing that, you'll be in total control of your own destiny. And that's the beauty of this program. As Thomas mentioned before, basically, he is an engineer, I am a teacher, and what we did together was to bring all the fundamental principle of science into a process that it will alleviate your emotional misery by connecting and tapping with this spiritual energy. It's not rocket science. This is very simple, and every person has the right to experience this process, to be happy. And actually, we're trying to make this process not only very easy to implement, but also very affordable. So every person in the world can achieve this, because what we find out is that all these self-help technology sometimes is highly priced, and that may turn people off. What about the people who cannot afford these programs? Enlightenment, happiness, self-fulfillment is available for everyone, and we have taken those elements into consideration when we elaborated about and developed this program.
You know, one thing I have to mention to everybody, and as an engineer, I had a hard time at first believing in this unseen power, this spiritual power. I mean, I really did. As I developed my search and went out and did the research, I kept coming back to this as an answer. But I mean, how do I believe in this? I can't see it. I can't touch it. How do I really believe in this? And then it dawned on me, as one of those aha moments, that I already believe in powers I can't see. Everybody, the people out there, everyone believes in powers they can't see or touch. I believed in the wind. I can never see the wind. I believed in the wind because I saw how it affected things with what it did. I believe in electricity. We have lights and everything. Electricity. And I believed in this because I saw what electricity did to other objects. I saw how it turned the light on, how it heated the stove, how it turned the fan. I never see electricity. That power of electricity, I believe in it because of what it does to other things. And this is the same way. There's walls here, and there's electricity flowing behind these walls. And if there's an outlet down here, I know that if I plug into that outlet an electrical contrivance, whatever it is, it will access that energy. Now see, as a person, I don't need to understand how that electricity is made, how it gets down the line, how it gets behind these walls. What I have to do is learn to plug in to access that power and let that power do what it's intended to do. Turn the fan, light the light, or whatever. The same way with this spiritual energy. I have to learn to plug in and turn on. That's what spiritual engineering does, like Patricia said. It's step-by-step process on how to access that power that's already inside of us, and then how to let it do its job. If you worry, how not to worry. Step-by-step, specific steps on how to let this energy teach you not to worry. If you have fear, if you have things in the past that you have guilt or remorse feeling about, it teaches you step by step by step what you do to access this power, and then how to let that power change your life.
And because this is a scientific process, we really don't need that you believe in this program. All that we asking is, what if I try this? Be willing to try, and what will happen? You know, and we are pretty sure that if you follow the process, you will have the same results, because this is science. This is efficiency.